Well, it's day 14 of our trip here at Roc Barlovento, Varadero, Cuba. It's dawning to be a nice day again. They're cleaning the floor here, so there's only a few tables available, but no one's up at this ungodly hour, so we managed to snag one by the door, even though it is sort of in the smoking section. Anyway, feeling a bit anxious today because it's travel day and I hate traveling. Just absolutely despise traveling. So we'll see what happens. We have to be out of our room by noon. We have to pack. Not looking forward to that. But the bus picks us up at 2:30 or 3 o'clock or 3:30 or somewhere around there, Cuban time, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's it for now. To be continued. Well, the shortages continue. Once again, there are no eggs this morning. So we are having a breakfast of fruit at a roll. If we can get this camera to turn around. Yeah, there we go. We have some pineapple, some guava, and a roll. That should at least put something in my belly. Well, we're hanging out in the courtyard here, just chilling and killing some time. We're gonna pack about 10:30, I guess. We gotta be checked out by noon. Bus doesn't come till mid-afternoon. So there'll be a lot of hanging around this afternoon doing nothing. Usually our wristbands come off when we check out, but we've been here 2 weeks, so they know our faces, so I'm sure we can get some drinks at the bar, no problem. Anyway, that's what's going on now. To be continued. Well, one of the boss men just came by and asked us our opinion of things, and we let him know that the animation music at times is far, far, far too loud because it's painful. And when stuff is painful, it's too loud. End of story. Right, well, last visit to the beach bar. Gonna have a crystal that we got from the extortionist at the airport when we landed. 2 left over. Anyway, we're gonna have those and gift up Mary, the bartender, and that'll be it for here. Last view of the environs. They're mixing up some pina coladas in the background. So once I finish this beer, I may have to have one of those. There's Mary, the bartender. Yeah, well, Crystal's better. Well, one last bar at the beach beer. Yeah, one last beer at the beach bar. Then we're gonna get the bellboy to get our bags to the lobby, and we have to check out. So sad, too bad. Well, hanging out at the ranch on. We've loaded our bags. They've been taken to the lobby, put in a lockup until we need them. Probably 2 o'clock or 2:30 or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get some lunch here, and then just gotta like waste some time and hang out. It's brutal just waiting, but oh well, it's all part of traveling, I guess. Well, for lunch, which I'm still chewing. Anyway, I had some grilled pork, barbecue grilled pork, like not barbecue sauce or anything, just over charcoal. Well, charcoal adds a really great flavor, I gotta say. And having a cabata to wash it down. And then we're just gonna hang out for a little while, then off to the lobby to wait for our bus to the airport. Well, it's been 2 weeks, and this still hasn't been fixed. Just saying. It's really hot out this afternoon, actually. It's about, I don't know what it is. Over 30 anyway. Crystal clear blue sky, slight breeze. I'm sitting in the semi-shade here of some sort of tree. I don't know what it is. Some sort of tree, a tree. And it's still really, really hot. I might have to retire to the lobby soon to sit in the shade and wait for the bus, which should come in about another 2 hours, give or take. Well, the weather network says it's 30, ambient temperature of 30, feels like 31 in Cardenas, which is just down the road there. And so sitting in the sun here, or if any sun's getting on you, holy moly, is it ever warm. Well, got some time to kill, so might as well have another cubato. Cheers. Well, we got about 45 minutes or so before the bus comes, and my internet has been cut off. My username is no longer valid. So there's nothing to do except sit here and have another cubato. Well, the bags are all packed, the scooter's all packed up. It's just before 3. So the bus should be arriving anytime between now and 40 minutes from now. So anyway, we're cooling our jets here. Looking outside into the wild tropical outside. Waiting for the bus to the airport. Well, it's 10 after 3.
Exactly 3 hours before.
Exactly 3 hours before our flight. So the bus arrived on time to the minute, which in Cuba is extremely unusual. I don't know what these hotels are, but obviously there's some sort of hotel complex there, just outside of Varadero. I don't know if we've come to Cardenas yet, but Grand Aston, yeah. So look at how many rooms there are. My God. Yeah, no, thank you. No. Too many rooms. Well, Key West is about 90 miles that way. Look at that. We're so close to the ocean here. It's unbelievable. I don't know what town this is, but I don't know. I don't know.
Don't see a sign.
But the architecture is typical of what you see in Cuba. A lot of bicycle cabs.
Suburbs. River, the mouth of the... No, this is all...
Yeah, I can't imagine living in those conditions. I think, from what I understand, there may be a change in the government coming, but we'll have to wait and see. But I guess it's what you're used to. That mountain off in the distance is in Matanzas. And I forget what it's called, either the Sleeping Maiden or the Sleeping Woman or something like that, because that's kind of what it looks like from a distance. But yeah, it's one of the landmarks you look for when you're around Matanzas. Well, it's an hour since we boarded the bus. We've got our luggage loaded. We've been through customs. We've been through the fucking security check. And today, we're sitting in the premium lounge, and today the beer in the premium lounge is this stuff, which I have never heard of or tried before. And unfortunately, they don't have any dark rum, so I'm gonna have to suffer with white rum. What a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. We have probably an hour and a half to kill here before they board us. Buddy's gonna come back and wheel me up to the thing, and I'll give him $10 at that point. Anyway, I'm just gonna enjoy the time here, and what else are you gonna do? Well, I can't connect to the Wi-Fi in the premium lounge. It says service unavailable. Try again later. Even though it says I'm connected, I'm not connected. So I'm gonna click on this. It says connected, and then I go to my tools here, and I'll go. I want to do that, and then that loads, and it's just nothing. Zero zippo zilch. So I'm all fuckoed for Wi-Fi. That blows. What amazes me is, for a country that's a rum producer, and I think I've said this before, there's a noticeable shortage in a lot of places. Like, I don't get it. You know, they produce rum. Why don't they have it in the premium lounge? Why don't they have it at the hotels? Like, you know, it's just, fuck me, bullshit. This is the message I'm getting. How awesome. Well, I gotta say, the Wi-Fi at the premium lounge in Varadero it sucks the farts out of dead raccoons, man. It's absolutely horrible. I can't run anything that requires any bandwidth whatsoever. So beware. Interesting little ditty. We came into the premium lounge and, pushing by a wheelchair, sat down, and then I thought to myself, oh, I have to change into my long pants for when we arrive back in the land of the cold and wet and dreary. And I stood up, and the shorts I was wearing didn't have a button in the waist, so they immediately slipped down. I'm like holding them up. I go, where's my belt? Oh shit, I left it in the little tray thing when we went through the x-rays. So I had to go back out. Unfortunately, they had it. I had to go into a room to get my belt. And she's holding it up going, no, it's right here, but you have to come in here to get it. Like, oh, it's weird, man. It's really weird. Well, apparently I've used up my half hour of the next best thing to useless internet. It was pointless. But anyway, who cares? It's just, a thing. Nancy says, just a moment ago, that I do, apparently. Apparently our flight has been delayed an hour and a half. Buddy's gonna come down here wanting to wheel me up there at 5:30.
Well, I think you'll know.
I'm just gonna have to tell him, no, it's not until 7:45, so come back at like 7 o'clock. Holy shit. Oh man, what brutal. Okay, Buddy came by my wheelchair pusher to bring us up to the aircraft. However, our flight, as I just said, has been delayed. So I was trying to convey to him that I need him to come back later at such and such a time. But we seem to have a communication gap. So anyway, we went to the lady on the desk there, and she rattled off in Spanish, and I spoke to her in half Spanish, half English, and we got the gist. So he's coming back at 7 p.m. To pick us up, to take us upstairs to the departure gate. It's always something, isn't it? My big fear is that we will arrive at the airport and get through customs after the last shuttle leaves at 11:30. However, if it's close, they will wait for us. So I'm going to make sure my phone is turned on as soon as we get across the border into Canada, crossing Lake Ontario. I'll wait until I can see the lights of the northern lights of Lake Ontario to turn my phone back on. Take it off airplane mode. So if they do call me, I'll be able to respond. I may have to wait until they land. That'd probably be the right thing to do, but I don't know. Well, whatever. Doesn't really interfere with their electronics, I'm sure. So I've been told. It's just a super duper safety message. Anyway, that's what's going on. I just had a fellow stop by and asked me where I was from, and I said, well, Canada. And he says, well, I'm from Russia. And I went, oh, wrong country. And he says, no. The Russian people are good. It's all because of one man. One man is making it bad. And that's, I think, the way most of the Russian people think. Anyway, that's political, so I may not even post this. But what the hell? I mean, that's the way it is. Really. Well, it's 6:15 and apparently our flight is boarding, so she's calling somebody to come get us. It's like 45 minutes, an hour early, so woohoo. Well, we made it on the aircraft. 6:30, so we're only, what?
Well, it depends on when we
50 minutes late, so not too bad. Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta take off and board and blah blah. So we're probably just over an hour late. But, you know, it's better than being 2 or 3 hours late. I had to climb some stairs because the sky ramp wasn't attached. But the wheelchair guy knew what was going on. I tipped him $20. He had to come back 2 or 3 times to get me. So, you know, he deserves it. Anyway, here we are, waiting to go. Oh, goody. We have a screaming child in first class. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss. 7 p.m. The door is finally closed. Now we'll get our pushback and then get in the air probably for the next 20 minutes. Well, it's 10 after 7. They finished the security safety thing. You know, life vests, oxygen masks, all that crap. Both languages, English and French. And now they're revving the engines. We've had our pushback. So we should be taxiing shortly towards the takeoff position, which is where we can feel the power. Right, we've made our turn to get into the wind. Now we're accelerating. Oh yeah, baby. Feel the power. Front's up. Wheels are off. Airborne. Woohoo! There we go. All right.
Sign on. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened anytime you are seated. We would like to remind you that smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaporizers, is prohibited at all times. For your convenience, washrooms are located at the front and at the back. Please use the washroom located within your assigned cabin, which means row 4 to row 30 uses the washroom in the back and 3 to 1 up in the front. Wi-Fi Connect is now available and charging outlets are located at every seat. Flight service will begin shortly. Please refer to the menu in your seat pack which lists items available for purchase on today's flight. We would like to extend a special welcome to WestJet World members and guests of our airline partners. For more details on how to join WestJet Awards or to apply for the RBC, WestJet RBC MasterCard, please visit westjet.com.
This is Matanzas Harbor, which is a deep harbor, which is why Matanzas was an important port back in the days. Anywho, just about to go above the clouds. So, that's takeoff. My gin and tonic has arrived. We're just flying over the Florida Keys. You can see them. The west is to the behind us, the east to the right of us. Well, snack service has arrived. Here's the menu. I'm gonna have the roasted chicken breast. Yes, indeed, it's roasted chicken breast. The flight attendant asked me, "What would you like? Hang on. What would you like with your chicken?" Because I'm having the chicken, and it's really noisy in this cabin. Holy cow! And I said, if I have white meat, I'll have white wine. Those of you who know that joke will appreciate it. Very cloudy down there. Can't really see the sunset, although that is kind of spectacular, just the colors on the horizon. So, yeah, kind of neat. Now, I know I've said this before, but you can't even bring nail clippers on an aircraft. Yet, when they're serving the meal, they give you steel utensils, including a knife.
You could open your table bigger.
Unbelievable. Radio, so this is where we are right now. Just going north into Florida. We're traveling at... I need to go back a bit to see how fast we're going. Doesn't say. I'll be back. Okay, altitude 37,004 feet. Flight time remaining 2 hours 14 minutes. I want to see how fast we're going. It won't tell me. Oh well. Got a GPS thing, so maybe I can do that. We'll get back to you. So here we have tonight's offering. We have a salad with I guess bits of lettuce.
Tomatoes and cheese.
Tomatoes and cheese, basically. And we have a roll, a bun, some butter. Or is it butter? Yes, it is butter. Salt and pepper, some lemon mousse, and the entree, which is some vegetables, some potatoes, and roast chicken with some Pinot Grigio. So, what's good? Well, I've taken my evening pills and the Gravol because I get airsick. So, I'm going to find out how fast we're going. Then, there might not be any more updates because I'll probably have a nap. There you go, 535 miles an hour. Let's see, kilometers. Settings, units. Kilometers. Let's do that. Back, what the hell? No. This is defeating me. Oh, there you go. 859 kilometers an hour. Holy shit, that's pretty quick. Well, and you can see how fast we're going by the distance traveled. Just ticking it off. So, there you go. That's how fast we're going. So we're just skirting northern Florida, about to head into Georgia. Then there's the Carolinas. So Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. I don't think we're going to be going over Ohio, but a couple hours to go yet. Well, we're somewhere over Pennsylvania, apparently. So the cloud cover has finally pulled back, and there's a clear sky. So, that's what Pennsylvania looks like. And a snack of cashews. Would probably, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got, it's 9:30. I'm thinking another half an hour or so. Well, we've started our descent. My ears feel it. Well, we've landed. And the punters are applauding the well-paid professionals. All right, we have landed. The scooter is being delivered to the door, we hope, and so we're waiting for that. I just talked to the shuttle guy. He's waiting for us at the pickup spot. So once I get my scooter and we go through customs and collect our bags, we got a ride home right away, which is awesome. Well, in the shuttle on the way home, blah-de-blah-de-blah. The airport was a zoo. Anyway, another vacation in the books. It was a good one.